Uh-huh. How you
So I
doing?
saw. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay. So what happened with your engine and stuff?
Well, we carried it to Walmart with we had carried there a couple of times to get the oil change, and but this particular time on the 13th, we carried it there to get the oil change, and they didn't put any oil back in it, sir. It's just a simple
Huh?
mistake. I'm thinking they let the oil out, and just didn't put any oil back in it. Okay,
I don't see how
after
that could
we
happen.
uh I I don't either, sir. But I this is evidently what happened. I got a mechanic uh, to look at the thing, and it stopped stalled on the road. It stalled on the road, and they checked to see why it wasn't, and then they pull the oil stick, and when they pull the oil stick, it wasn't any oil in it. They went and got oil and put in there. And when they put the oil in, they checked for leaks because they thought that it leaked out. So it stayed in there. She drove it back to Walmart and then back, and the oil was still there. And then that's when she went to Walmart, and they told her they she shouldn't have put any oil in it. But I don't understand their logic. I mean, which they would have said that they would have checked and see if it wasn't any oil in it, but she just thought, like anything, just put some oil in it and it'll go, and everything would have been clear. But they put the oil in it, and the oil is in it now at the mechanic shop, but it just knocking a severe knock, and that's what it derived from. They
Oh.
it wasn't any oil. And when they poured the oil in the thing, they let it run, to see if that oil was gonna leak out. And that oil is still in there.
Hello?
Yes, sir. The oil is still in there that she put in there, but it's got a severe knock in it.
So maybe the truck has a. Excuse me.
As a what?
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm really tired. We're working late here in the
Yeah.
office. Maybe the truck had a severe oil burn.
No. Uh, no, sir. That truck didn't have 60,000 miles on it. If it had that severe oil burn, wouldn't have had any oil in it when she took it to change it.
Hmm.
It wouldn't have had
Well,
any
I
oil
I
there
think that
because,
our employees definitely did everything right on this. I mean, they must have put that oil back in there. I can't see why they wouldn't.
sir, I've heard it happening it other places, and it can happen. I know the cases where it did happen. I'm not saying that everybody at your office, anybody's capable of making a mistake, and I'm thinking it's just a severe mistake, and somebody has to just own up. That truck didn't use that truck didn't have a, a, a 60,000 miles on it. If that was all,
How old? What
this
year is
truck
this
been
truck?
it's '01, but that
In
truck has
'01.
never been driven. It's '01.
That's 18 years
Chevrolet
old.
SP. Okay, I'm 67 years old. But I got many miles on me, but that truck didn't have no miles on it. I'm talking about age wise with me. I'm saying I'm 69 years old, but I got a lot of miles on me. But that truck didn't have no that many miles on it. Look at the mileage on that truck. That truck didn't have that many miles on it. That was actual miles on that truck.
Yeah, sir. Even if it had 5 miles on it, I still can't fathom that there would be no oil in there without any kind of an oil burn.
Do what now?
Would you like to speak with my supervisor?
I don't care. I talk with anybody. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
What you
I'm
mean you
just
don't
holding it
care?
now. Yeah. Yes, sir. I talked to her.
Fucking asshole.
Hey, this is Lou. It better be good. I got some guy working on my flow route right now.
Listen, Lou. I don't give a fuck about your flow route situation. I got the customer on hold right now. He said he had to replace his engine because we didn't put any oil back in. I told
I
him
don't give a
that's bullshit.
fuck. Is my
I
gain
know,
too
that's why I
loud
said-
on my headset?
Yeah,
How am
it
I
is.
coming through?
You're coming
How
through
do I-
way
what-
over. Oh fuck, my ears.
Okay, what do I need
What
to
the
do
hell
to fix
happened? That's better.
it? Okay.
Listen, you overmodulated fuck. I got this guy on hold right now. Okay, so look at the messenger. I sent it
Yeah,
over. I mean, you must be sleeping over there. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm telling you that I gotta get this. My dialer's broken. I gotta get him. I gotta get it fixed.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So like
you
I
didn't
said, I
offer
got
to
this
help
guy on
me,
hold.
you asshole.
I did too, and you.
I had to
yeah.
put a maintenance ticket in there to get it done.
I did offer to help you. Whatever. We'll deal with this afterwards. I'll go out. We'll buy you beer and we'll have fun.
Okay.
Just
All right,
I'll transfer this guy over to you. All right?
What asshole am I talking to? Larry?
Yeah, this fucking Larry guy.
Oh, the prick
He's
from
complaining.
Georgia.
He wants us
we
to
heard
pay
about
for his
him
engine
earlier.
because
Yep.
yeah.
I've
All right.
heard this before.
Let me just transfer this
Hello?
fucking dickhead
Pat's
through.
the asshole in.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Larry, how you doing tonight? How's Georgia treating you tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. How's Georgia treating you? You ready for those Atlanta Braves this year?
Good. No, I wasn't with them.
Oh, how are you not with the Atlanta Braves? They're America's team.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm just not into.
What? Because they're white?
No, sir.
How can I
That's
how
not a
can I
problem.
help you, sir? Sorry, we got a little sidetracked. How can we help you?
I carried my truck to Walmart to get the oil change in it, and after they finished with the oil change, we didn't go 10 miles in the thing in the city, and the thing locked up. The truck engine locked up on it. I mean, the engine stalled, and we got service mechanic to come look at it. He looked at it and found out that there wasn't any oil in the vehicle. The crankcase didn't have no oil in it. And we put oil in the thing and went back to Walmart. So that's where we are. And it's knocking right now. And
Sir, Larry, you with me?
Yes, sir. I'm with you. I was
Okay, you
finished,
stopped
sir.
speaking. I was listening to you.
Well, yeah, that's what I stopped because I mean it's like we put oil in the vehicle and it had a severe knock in it.
Oh, that could be a thrown rod. You ever it could be a pulled rod, sir. Have you ever pulled your rod before? That's quite common.
Whatever it's got, it derived from no oil in it.
Yeah. But have you ever had any experience pulling your rod? That's quite common in those 2001 Chevys.
Well, sir, what
Answer
I'm
me.
telling you, what now?
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please take
Oh,
Hello?
oops. Yeah, I'm listening. Answer me, please.
What was your question?
Have you pulled your rod lately?
Pull my rod.
Yeah, that's a common issue with those 2001s.
Well, it's got a knock in it. That comes from no oil in it. Whatever it got, it came from no oil being put in it. Replaced
Okay.
in it after it was changed.
And which oil change did you get through?
With your oil change, I don't understand your question.
Which level of service did you get for the oil change?
They got me a receipt. I have to look at.
Oh, you should have a receipt too, sir.
Bill.
You should have a
Pardon
receipt
me?
as well. You should have a receipt as well. I can
They-
wait for you to get it.
They got me a receipt at the place store today when I filed a complaint. I had to give them a receipt.
You had to give them a receipt?
I
Oh,
gave
no, I'm talking
them the
about-
receipt.
Yeah. So yeah, it sounds like you are overall you're pretty satisfied with your experience, and I'm glad you'll be a continued patron of our establishment. So I thank you again from Walmart. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, where'd you get that? I'm talking about the oil change that you're talking about. The truck, I've got to get the engine replaced, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. I thought you were happy with the service we provided you at a discount.
No, sir. What happened? They didn't put any oil back in the vehicle when they
God.
changed it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm gonna see if my mechanic, and just between you and me, he's a wet broke.
A
So
what?
he's a wetback. So he knows a little bit more about cars than I do. I'm just here in the office in the air condition. So he's the one that actually gets kind of dirty. So can I get him on the phone with you? I'm gonna try to see if he's available.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hold 1 second, please.
Yeah, put that drive shaft back on. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, hello, this is Alex Maintenance.
Hey, Alex, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, what's
Proud
up?
American. How are you, Alex? Proud American.
Good, sir. How can I help you?
Good. I have a Gary, or I think it might be Harry. His name's
Larry.
Harry Williams.
Is this a previous
And-
customer or?
Yeah, he just wanted he wanted to forward his compliments of the service you provided him.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, it was an oil change, and I know that's what you hang your hat on. So he wanted
Oh,
to
wow.
get you on the line and say thank you.
Oh, girl, he's on hold. Okay.
Yep, he's on hold.
Oh, great. Well,
Sir,
it's always good to
excuse me.
hear a customer
Hello.
that's been satisfied.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
It's
awesome.
not often we get Walmart people who are happy with their service. So
Hello.
you got to take it when you
Sir.
can, right?
Sure.
Okay,
Well, I
go ahead and
appreciate
talk
it.
to
Hopefully,
him.
hopefully this will give me that raise that I've been needing.
Yep. Thanks, Wetback.
Sir.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello, this is Alex
Hello.
in Maintenance. How can I help you?
Yes, I have an oil change, and they didn't put any oil back in the vehicle. I don't know where in the world they're getting confused at. They didn't put any
Ooh.
oil back, and I've got to replace my engine. They asked me something about how was I satisfied with the services they did.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your last name?
Williams?
Okay, hold on. Is it Larry?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that we serviced your 2001 Chevy S10 on
Yeah.
on the 15th. Okay. Actually, I've actually was about to call you here. It seems that I'm glad actually you called in. Yeah, I had a note. I was actually going to call you tomorrow. But it seems that some of you left some parts behind. You had like a oil plug and a gasket. I think they were just extra though. But we kind of wanted to give that back to you. It just seems like they were extra. but Lou told me that you wanted to tell me something about our exceptional service.
No, sir. No, sir. They didn't put any oil back in the vehicle. I don't know. I don't know if they playing a game or not. They didn't put any oil in the vehicle, and it started knocking, and I've got to replace the engine now.
Huh. No, I remember this truck. We definitely did put oil in there. Are you sure it didn't just boil out, or
Boil
maybe
out.
yeah, maybe you floored it a little too fast and it just blew out, or um but I remember that vehicle. It was a 2001 Chevy S10,
Yeah.
and you were even mentioned you were leaving for Douglas, Georgia. But
Leaving.
I mean, I guess if you bring it back in, we can give you a complimentary oil change on us.
Do what now?
If you bring it back in, we can give you a complimentary oil change.
Sir, I got to replace the engine.
Oh, you have to replace the engine? Okay, well, after you replace the engine, you can bring it back in, and we'll give you a complimentary oil change and give you these extra parts that we found.
What do you mean extra part?
Oh, it seems you had left extra parts behind, like a gasket and an extra oil plug. We were gonna return that to you. If you have an, I'm sorry.
What are we doing with an extra?
Oh, it just seems that we found an extra oil plug and a extra
Hello?
oil gasket.
What kind of oil gasket?
It normally goes on your oil filter to prevent all the oil from draining and boiling off. But it just seems like you had an extra one.
What extra one from where?
From your oil change. Two probably just came in the package, and we just wanted to return that for you because you did pay for it, so we want to provide excellent service and just give you a spare one.
Sir, that's irrelevant. I don't know what you're talking about, but we had the oil change, and,
Right.
and they didn't put any oil. They didn't put any oil back in the vehicle.
Oh, we definitely did. We have the empties here still. We keep them for 7 days after, and I mean that's per OSHA. But I mean, once you get that motor put in, we can go ahead definitely, and at your next 3,000-mile marker.
I need to talk with the manager because they are gonna have to give me some kind of help on putting this engine back in. I'm at $1,700.
Oh, we can definitely help you with putting it in. I mean, we've changed engines here before. I can definitely give you a quote on a new engine installation. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. 2001 Chevy S10 engine replacement. That'll be $7,400, and then we can give you a complimentary oil change as well.
Sir, I don't need a complimentary oil change because this possible. Sir, I need to talk with another.
Actually,
put the manager.
I actually just got handed a note. It seems like your oil package came with extra oil, so you actually have eight quarts of extra oil that we didn't seem to have used. It didn't need all of it, so we can go ahead and return that to you as well, along with the gaskets and the oil plug. You won't be billed for the extra quarts. It's on us. But did you say you wanted to talk to The shop manager, sir?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let me see if I can find them. Um, hold on 1 minute. Let me see if I can find them in the messenger. Give them a heads up. I just sent him a text, letting him know that I'm needing his assistance. I'm just looking at the notes. There is a recall for that vehicle. Um, what? How fast do you think you were driving after the oil change? Do you think you took it at over 15 miles an hour?
Over 50 miles an hour.
No, 15. 15.
Did I take it over 15 miles per hour?
Yeah, for the first 10 miles.
Did I take it over? Yeah.
Okay, because it seems like for the first 10 miles you have to drive under 50 miles an hour, or you could boil off your oil because you were driving too fast. Um,
Sir, there's no oil anywhere
okay.
on the engine.
Okay, it seems like
Under the
I
engine.
did find a manager. If you could hold on 1 minute, sir, we'll be right with you. Thanks for shopping Walmart.
Yeah, this is Michael.
Hey, Michael. Thanks for picking up. I got this fucking dipshit that's trying to scam us for an engine on hold. I just listening to the
Oh.
hold music right now.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got the notes here on my desk.
Yeah, it's 2001 Chevy S10. He just came here on the 15th, and we changed the oil. We did a great job, and it seems that it's like
This is the
18
guy
years
that
old.
boiled off all his oil, isn't it?
Yeah, that guy. And it just
All right.
seems like he's complaining he wants a new engine. Just typical scammer. I mean, it just helped me out here.
All right, man.
All right, thanks, sir. I'll transfer you over.
You bet. Hi, Mr. Williams. This is Michael. I'm a senior manager here. How can I help you?
Where are you from? Where are you out of?
Walmart corporate office, sir.
Sir, they keep saying I'm a scammer. I'm no scammer. I'm telling you the natural fact. And they labeling me as a scammer. I'm no scammer, sir.
No, sir. None of our employees. I haven't heard a single word about that. I just heard about your engine here.
Well, they calling me a dipstick. I mean, that's so.
Sir, please don't use curse language with me. Let's have a respectful conversation.
I'm sorry. They are saying that I'm a dipstick and I'm a scammer. I'm no scammer and I'm no dipstick.
All right, sir. Well, I don't know who said that to you, but if you know their names, I can write it down here and I'll be talking with them.
It was Michael. Michael just was on there saying it, and the one prior to him said it.
Oh, all right. Well, sir, I mean, I am Michael. Are you sure it wasn't someone else?
What are your questions, sir?
All right, I just wanted to know about your, you said you had an engine that seized up because you didn't have the fuel line installed properly.
Where are you getting that from?
I have it
had
on
a
my
fuel
notes.
line. Had a
Yeah,
fuel line installed.
my employee Alex just forwarded me this detailed set of notes. Apparently, you had a extra cap that we did provide to you free of charge because we do love that you interact with our company over others. So we did include that extra cap for you. But I'd just like to know what I can do to help you out further.
Sir, I'm having to spend $1,700 to get a new replace the engine in that truck. $850 to put it in, and $810 for the engine and $850 to put it in. Plus
Well,
$50
sir,
towing.
why don't you just use the old engine?
The
I'm
old
not sure.
engine is not.
The old engine's what
They
now?
didn't put any oil in the engine. When they changed it, they didn't put any oil in there, sir.
Now tell me, how do you know that, and what was the end result of there being allegedly no oil in there?
It stalled after I left. Within a few, I think it was 3 days after, and it's only 3.5 miles from Walmart. After about 3 days of traveling, the engine stalled, and when they checked it, it didn't have any oil in it. There wasn't any residue of any oil leak. It just
So
didn't put any oil
you're
in
telling
the
me
vehicle.
you're telling me that the car ran for 3 days with virtually no oil in it? I find that hard to believe, sir.
Only about 3 miles per day.
Oh, okay. So did you boil all that oil off? Were you driving over 15 miles an hour?
Yes, there wasn't any oil boiling off. If the oil boiled off, it had to be somewhere on the engine. There wasn't any oil on the engine, and there wasn't any oil in there after they changed.
Okay, so they changed the oil, and then did you drain it after you left, or what happened?
They didn't put any oil in there. When they
Huh.
checked it after it stalled, there wasn't any oil in there. No engine no oil on the engine, and no oil under the engine.
Did you check in the oil basin if there was oil in there?
That's where we checked the reservoir. There wasn't any oil in the reservoir.
Okay. So your car was running fine, then it just flat out stalled, is that right?
Yes.
Now, do you have this old engine by any chance to see we can diagnose what exactly went wrong?
It's at the mechanic shop.
All right, and what shop would that be?
Fuller's Auto in Broxton, Georgia.
Could you spell that out for me?
Fullers.
Fuller's Auto.
Yes.
All right, so they're the ones that drain the oil?
Nobody drained the oil out but Walmart. Walmart drained the oil out, and then after Walmart drained the oil out, they didn't put any more in it.
Well,
no
sir,
other person drained the oil.
when you have an oil change, you got to drain it out first.
Right, they did first, and didn't put any oil back in there.
Well, I see here on our records that we did, in fact, put oil back in, and you rated our service 5 stars.
Who did that?
I don't know. Maybe your wife did it. Maybe a child. I don't know. It doesn't say.
No, neither one of those did it.
Huh. So how'd you find out there was no oil, could I ask?
Yes, when the engine stalled, they checked the thing and wasn't any oil in it. And there wasn't any on the engine, which you said boil off, had to come out of the top. There wasn't any oil there. They checked under the bottom. There wasn't any oil there.
Huh. So they took the
There
oil,
was no oil.
they took it, and then they claimed that there was no oil after they drained it out. It's hard to come up with any other explanation, sir, because, you know, I mean, we do hundreds of oil changes each and every week, and it's built into the process that once you take the oil out, I mean, there's no way that they're not going to put it back in. That's literally the next step.
Well, perhaps they didn't do the next step. It's a possibility.
Yeah,
they
that's
didn't
true.
do the next step.
That's true. Do you know the exact time you were in our store by any chance? We could have maybe we'll look over the security footage, and if we do in fact see your vehicle there, and no oil being put back in as you claim, then we could proceed to replacing or covering the charges for your new engine.
Well, that's what I asked. That's what they didn't provide for me. They said I don't know about that. That's on your end. You have to do that. I can't provide you with a video.
No, I know, but do you know what time you were in that day?
That's on the receipt, and they got the receipt the day that I put the file in. I carried the receipt to the store, and they kept it.
Okay. Huh. I'm pulling it up here. Okay. Now, I just want to make sure this was a 2001 Chevy S10. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, I see it here on the monitor.
About 60,000 miles on the engine. Actual miles.
Okay. Yeah, I see it on the engine. I do see 2 quarts of oil placed on the hood. Looks like one employee's putting 1 quart in after I see under the pan. All right. Well, yeah, they at least put 1 quart in. Maybe it wasn't enough, but perhaps it burned off, boiled off. You know what I mean?
You didn't put but 1 quart in.
Oh, we did. I'm watching it as we speak, sir. I can send you the video.
You didn't put but 1 quart in.
Sir, I'm sorry. I know this has got to be frustrating for you. I mean, I'm not making this up. But like I said, you come on down to our store. We can show you on our monitors. I understand this is a bizarre situation for them saying there was no oil, but perhaps there was some severe leak that you happen to miss. I mean, we'll definitely help to try to get to the bottom of this for you. We're not going to draw any conclusions that are concrete just yet, but perhaps you could come down here and we'll look over and talk about where we can go from there.
Come down where?
Hey, don't be getting an attitude with me, son. I'm trying to help
I'm asking
you.
you, sir, where do I need to come to?
Where do you think, sir? Is this a game of tic-tac-toe to you? I've been on the phone with you for 10 minutes and my bladder's about to burst here all over my keyboard.
Well, I'm asking you where do I need to come to? You told me you was at headquarters. I don't know where headquarters is in Ben Harper, Arkansas somewhere. I can't come to Arkansas.
No, I know, sir. I'm talking about the store that you originally received service. Come in to the produce department, talk to Jeremy, and he'll lead you on your way.
Come to the produce department.
Yeah, that's what's hooked up with the auto behind. There's a entrance there in the store. Also, what I can offer you, even if we see this footage, is 1 free oil change on the house for your inconvenience. Does that sound satisfactory to you?
Sir, do you think an oil change gonna be all right? And I'm spending a whole engine and $850 and $810 and $850 to put it in.
Well, sir, I mean, maybe you wanted this upgraded engine, but you should have just stuck with the last one. Nobody forced you to get this upgraded racing engine you were telling us about.
I hadn't told you anything about a racing engine, sir.
Oh, you sure did. That's what Alex wrote here in the notes. You got some sort of turbocharge on this. But I do see here the head supervisor did just ping me, and he said we'll also offer you $50 off your next engine replacement on the house.
Offer me what? Offer me what?
$50 off your next engine replacement here at Walmart.
Offer me engine replacement.
Yes, sir. I mean, what I'll do is from my own pocket, I'll throw in a $20 gift card for our store. Maybe you can get a nice movie or some snacks. But other than that, I mean, because you boiled off all your oil, it's hard for us to take responsibility for that because you were flooring it and either burned off all the oil or I don't know, you just wanted that racing engine. It's hard to say from my perspective.
Sir, you like being sarcastic. What racing engine you talking about?
The one that you said costs $800 and some dollars.
That's what that's the cheapest engine we could get for that vehicle.
Well, you said the upgraded class, right? The regular ones would be around 500, but you wanted the turbocharge.
I did not tell you nothing about no turbocharge.
All right, I'm just reading off the notes here.
Well, I don't know where you got that from. I hadn't mentioned anything about a turbocharge.
You know, we could install a different oxygen sensor inside your pistons if you like to inject some more oxygen for increased horsepower. Would you be interested in committing to a sale of that today?
No, sir.
All right. So would you say your complaint's resolved now? Is this kind of at a good place?
No, sir, not by any means.
Well, what will it take me to get you a brand new Chevrolet today? I mean, we're close with the Chevy. We got a good partnership. I mean, I know you got this racing engine, but what if you just get a new vehicle altogether?
Sir, nobody's got a racing engine. I don't know where you getting that from.
Sir, we have 48-month leases up to 56 months. I mean, you'll be paying pennies on the dollar. It doesn't matter what kind of budget you have. Let's get you in a new Chevy. I can feel that we're resonating on the same frequency here. You need to break the chains of your old vehicles and stop spending on old vehicles and just get a new baby right out on that lot.
Sir, this truck didn't have 60,000 miles on it. Why would
it's
I want
almost
new
spent.
vehicles? This was satisfactory here if they had put oil back in the thing.
No.
If you all had put
Sir,
oil, in this one, this would have been these vehicles, but y'all didn't put any oil in it. It tore the engine up.
well, in my perspective, sir, you know, I'm observing the situation from a third-person perspective, and what I can say is that I think you need a new Chevrolet, and I'd like to sign your lease here with you today. Come down to the store. We have in-house financing. I mean, we're practically losing money. You know, forget about the past. Look forward, drive forward with a new Chevy today. What do you say?
No, sir. I need to talk to somebody about replacing my engine. Is all I want to talk about. I mean, y'all being sarcastic and really not.
Sir,
not
there's
serving my
absolutely no sarcasm in my voice. It's just you're burdened with this old engine. I mean, that's what happens when you're driving car 60, 80, 100,000 miles. You're going to keep putting money into this thing.
That truck doesn't have that many miles. Look at the paper. What does the paper say?
All I have in front of me is my notes, sir, from Alex.
Well, you You need a receipt that engine that didn't have a 60,000 miles on it.
Well, sir, I mean, I can talk to you about the advantages of having an engine with 0 miles. I mean, that baby's going to be spanking new, and you're going to have all the horsepower in the world. And these new class of Chevy engines don't have that burning the oil off, boiling it off problem. So that's
Sir,
another thing.
I don't know where you get the boiling the oil off. This truck would never wasn't any oil put in the truck, sir.
Sir, I mean, to me, it sounds like it wouldn't matter how much oil you pour into that baby, because you drive a couple miles, it's all going to be boiled off. Unless you get the anti-boil coating, but we have to disassemble the entire engine and line the insides with this protective coating, or else you're going to be boiling that baby right off. Be cheaper to just get a new vehicle after all's said and done.
Sir, I'm calling headquarters in the morning, and I'm gonna tell them about all this oil burning. This truck, the prior oil change that y'all did had 67,189 miles on the speedometer. That was the oil change that y'all did. That's the oil change that y'all did on February the 15th of 2018. Y'all did on a third of March the 15th, 2018. It only had 67,189 miles.
Oh boy. I mean, that's quite a bit of miles, sir. You have to understand.
No,
I mean,
it's not. Not on the 01 truck. That's 0 miles on a 01 truck. Those are actual miles on that truck. That truck didn't have that many miles on it.
well, can I mark you down here as a maybe for the new Chevy? I mean, I get a nice commission off that. You'll have a nice new vehicle. We got financing and everything, and I'll forward your complaint.
What I'm needing is some help on this engine that I'm getting in. It's not a turbo engine. This is just a regular engine I'm putting in this truck because they did not put any oil back in this truck when they changed it.
Well, sir, listen to my perspective on this. I mean, are you gonna say, "Oh, my exhaust needs replacing, my catalytic converter needs replacing, my piston"? I mean, you're putting all these issues on us, and you're the one with the engine that boils all the oil off. It's documented. Look it up online. I mean, what can we do about that?
It would have been boiled off, and y'all wouldn't have let any out. If it was boiling off that bad when y'all dropped the thing, it wouldn't have had any oil in it for y'all to let out.
Sir, this is a manufacturer's defect.
No, it's not. Did it have any oil? Check your video and see if it had any oil in it when y'all let it out. If it was boiling oil like that, it wouldn't have had any for y'all to let out. I guess that's why y'all didn't put any in back. I don't know the reason y'all didn't put any back in there.
Oh, we put a quart back in, I'm telling you.
1 quart?
I think this company that you took that engine to, I think they pulled one over on you, sir, and they wanted you to just buy that new engine, and they fed you all this mumbo jumbo about not having any oil in there.
No, the truck didn't have any oil in it when it stalled beside the road after Walmart got through working on it.
Sir, you can't drive a car without oil in it. It won't run even a mile. The engine's gonna overheat so quickly because there's no lubrication.
If y'all had put oil in it, it wouldn't have stalled anyway.
What I'm saying is that regardless, the fact comes down to if you had no oil in there whatsoever, you couldn't have driven those 3 miles over 3 days each. that thing would have just been globbed together from all the heat after, a mile. The engine part,
That's what
metal scraping metal.
that's what happened.
No, you said that you
That's
drove
exact
3 miles.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Now, let me tell you, these new 2020 Chevys, you don't have to worry about that. They don't have those problems. They
Sir,
don't even use.
sir, we're talking about my 2001 Chevy S10.
Well, your Chevy S10 obviously is a no-go. We have to forget about that because it's riddled with
I'm not
issues.
I'm not forgetting about it. That's the one that we're elaborating on that one.
It's the car of the future. We have, excuse me, let's see, 48 months, 56 months, up to 72 months
I'm
financing.
not. We're not talking about that, sir. I'm talking about my 2001 Chevy S10.
Yeah, well, I'll speak with my manager even, I think, last month, that we're going to cut off the date past these Chevy engines because situations like this where we work on these early 2000 Chevy models and then customer calls us thinking that, just like this, oh, you didn't put oil in, when in reality, all their oil's done boiled right off. Now, if you got that, sorry.
If it was boiling out that bad, it would have been boiled out when we pulled it into y'all shop to get the oil changed. It would have been boiled out. Y'all didn't put any oil back in the thing, sir. And like you saying, you put 1 quart in there. That's not enough.
That is enough.
It would have took 4.5 to 5 quarts in there.
That is enough.
1 quart is not enough.
Yeah, it is. All right, sir. Well, let me tell you what I can do. I can offer you up to $75 off your next engine replacement and a $50
Sir.
gift voucher. Yeah.
Sir, this is all I'm taking further measures tomorrow. I have nothing else to say to you, sir, because you're being sarcastic and being
I'm
funny and
not.
talking about it. Well, unless you can change your attitude, I'm taking further measures tomorrow. I'm calling corporate again.
Sir, first of all, let me apologize if you perceive my attitude as anything but wanting to be helpful. I do not mean to be sarcastic in any way. I've been genuine about the solutions I've been trying to offer you. But I do apologize that we could not reconcile your issue tonight. But I will tell you that when you call us back here tomorrow, you're going to receive the same information. But I will send you out a couple quarts of boil-free oil here in the mail with our address that we have on file for you so that your new engine doesn't have any sort of issues with that. And you know what? We'll go from there. My name's Michael. My employee ID is 31069, just in case you need that.
Okay, I got that written down, and I'm gonna call corporate tomorrow and tell them, you talking about sending me some boil-free oil. I'll 31069 Michael. I'm gonna see if this will work with them, and if this satisfies them, we'll go from there.
All right, sir. I hope you have a great night.
I haven't heard anything about any boil-free oil because my engine didn't have any oil in it. And you say you put
Well,
1 quart,
that's
not
clearly the
enough.
problem there. It's unfortunate you hadn't heard about it in time, and we couldn't save that engine. You have yourself a great night, all right?
All righty.
Good night, sir.